Hello all, good evening. So today's session we are looking for new employee checklist. As a HR, you already have a question in mind. So what should we have a employee checklist that needs to be processed? Because sometimes what is happening exactly, you have listed all the documents and one of the step is missing, and that will be problem in the next steps. So we are stuck in we have a missed the session, we have a missed the steps. So that kind of a thing will not be happen if you make the a proper checklist, proper SOPs for there. So every time we need not to be remember all the things. I need to be I need to be prepared every time, every list, and remembering in your mind. So that kind of a thing you don't need to do it. So we have a created for the employee checklist. I'm making this like a series for it, like a poll, induction, orientation, what kind of things that needs to be in your mind and your checklist that needs to be completed. So we are going to the next slide for it. So pre-onboarding checklist. So you don't need to be like every onboarding time, you need to be like a pre-request as for it. That is your offer letter, you already have a shared it and employee has already signed for this offer letter. That is he is accepted this offer letter. Suppose in case you have a the so-called CTC salary breakup, you have a explained to the employee and that is verbally. But on the timing of a joining, the same appointment letter you have provided to him. But at that time he is questioning lots of things, why this my CTC will be cutting here and cutting all. So that kind of things need to be explained before at the time of offer letter. So you always need to be taken care of it, that the offer letter needs to be signed before the onboarding day or the joining day. That is the first thing you need to be cleared. Second thing, like candidate documents collected, like ID proof, address proof, education. So in ID proof, what we need to be collected, like Aadhaar card, PAN card, that is the candidate identity proof that needs to be compulsory collected. Second thing, their address proof. That might be included in Aadhaar because that needs to be separately, don't need to be collected. But sometime if it is necessary, you can collect it from the candidate. And for the educational certificates, so we can say like degree certificate, final year result, 12th, 10th, this kind of results you need to be collected. And additionally, one more thing, the salary slips, 3 months salary slip of the last company. Otherwise bank statement will be always better for the a collecting document. This is the second point. And third point, background verification initiated. So we need to be initiate the background verification if it is needed for this candidate, like how many years of experience he has worked on, like he mentioned in the resume, or uh, your interview, is this correct or verified, that needs to be verified. So in this, there is a 2 points. So experiences, suppose in the if the person having a 10 years of experiences, overall experience, but you need to be always, like suppose you are taking this person for certain roles, so his qualification should, his education or experiences should be matched for this profile, that is total year of experiences and course experiences, or particular experiences that needs to be checked always. That is the third thing for the background verification. Fourth one is employee details added to be the HRMS and master database. So what should be the, we have a attendance punch in, punch out, that needs to be that employee name, their CTC breakup for the payroll system, that needs to be added, and then he can get the access for office in and out. So that is like a pre-onboarding checklist we need to be always follow. His ID card, then IT assets arranged. So laptop, ID card, system access. So we already on the first day, you don't need to be rushed for so what should I give to the this employee, which asset I should do give to the employee. So that need not be the question for the a joining day. it should be already resolved. Their workstation, I have mentioned in the last, like a workstation, their sitting arrangement, where he is sitting. So on the first day, it should not be look like a you are like unprofessional kind of a you are working. So you already have to be set up for like his sitting arrangement, workstation. So I have mentioned in the last point say, we can see like a welcome email shared with joining detail. So always like before the first day, you need to be like a welcome to like our company, their joining details, like on this date you need to be joined, and what time, that needs to be followed. So and the same time, lots of HR is doing same thing, that there is a suppose office timing is a 9 or 9:30. They always tell to the employee, you can come on like a 10 11 a.m. We have a just onboarding day, and you don't need to be staying on whole day. So that in like in mind, the candidate minds, so it's okay if I late and if I go early. So that kind of a setting we don't need to be do. So that mistake as a HR you should always avoid. Second thing, that if like their reporting manager inform. So on like which is a reporting manager, you needs to be follow these like instructions, the works he or she is given to you. So that kind of a pre-onboarding checklist we need to be finalized for each and every employee before the like onboarding. And in the next video I will share like a onboarding day, which things and which like checklist you need to be follow for the same day. After that, complete whole pre-onboarding checklist. So that is the that's for the first series and first video. Thanks for the watching. Please subscribe my channel.